Selecting a rendering frame chooses a reference frame centered at the central body, relative to which the camera position and orientation will be fixed during visualizations. Most of these frames can be selected by first centering a body, then choosing a frame through the top menu or your keyboard. The keyboard shortcuts to select these frames can be seen to the right of the options in the top menu. There are 4 different kinds of frames that can be chosen as a reference frame. The first frame, the inertial frame, chooses the International Celestial Reference Frame, otherwise known as ICRF, as the rendering frame. This makes the camera stay at an inertially fixed position relative to the central body and sets the camera to keep a fixed view direction relative to the star background. With this selection, the star background stays still while the central body rotates. This is the default rendering frame. Other than the top menu and the keyboard, you can choose this frame by setting a new object as the center or by going to an object. See more details in the navigation and camera control section of the user's guide. Next, the body fixed frame chooses the body fixed frame of the central object as the rendering frame. Choosing body fixed frame makes the camera stay at a fixed position in the body fixed frame of the central body and sets the camera to keep a fixed view direction relative to the central body. With this selection, the star background moves on the screen while the central body stays still. Other than the top menu and the keyboard, you can choose this frame by setting an object as the fixed center. See more details in the Setting an Object as the Center section of the user's guide. The next option chooses the synodic frame based on the central object and the object that it orbits as the rendering frame. So in this case, since this is Io, it orbits Jupiter. Choosing synodic frame makes the camera stay at a fixed position and sets the camera to keep a fixed view direction from the central body to its center of motion. With this selection, the star background moves while the direction from the central body to its center of motion appears constant. The final option chooses the locked frame based on the central object and the object selected to be tracked as the rendering frame. To select this frame, first choose 2 objects. I'll be using Io and Ceres. First set one of the 2 bodies as the center and select the other body. Then go to the menu bar, click Camera, and click Locked Frame. Choosing Locked Frame makes the camera stay at a fixed position and sets the camera to keep a fixed view direction from the central body to the tracked object. With this selection, the star background moves and the central body rotates while the direction from the central body to the object that is tracked appears constant. Besides the top menu and the keyboard, you can select this frame by tracking an object. See the Object Functions section of the user's guide for more details.